There are millions of cyber crimes reported across the world every day. In India, we find more than 10,000 cyber crimes registered with different police and other agencies every day. Whereas there are several thousands of cyber crimes which are not reported since they feel that there may not be any respite to them. Despite being a global crime, worldwide hospitals are facing the hacking of their records, dysfunction of their systems, etc. Hello and welcome to War India News Hour. The recent attack on hospitals, educational institutions, or any important use of public essential service, more so on hospitals, is not only a crime against humanity but a murderous attempt on the lives of hundreds of patients, students, and researchers. According to the report, the US overwhelmingly focuses its cybersecurity concerns on the big four nation-state adversaries China, Russia, Iran, and North Korea. Non-state actors are becoming increasingly organized and efficient in cyber warfare. On November 23rd, there was a cyber attack that immobilized AIIMS e-hospital system, including appointments and registration at outpatient departments, billing at inpatient departments, laboratory report generation, and smart lab, among others. The server of All India Institute of Medical Sciences, Delhi, remained hacked for more than 9 days. It is feared that the data of around 3 to 4 crore patients could have been compromised due to the breach. The system is yet to be fully restored as more damage is anticipated if it is linked to the internet. Attackers change file extensions for all physical servers, over 11,000 computers to be scanned. The file extensions for all the physical servers of AIIMS running on operating system Linux were changed by the ransomware attackers, a probe has found. The users asked AIIMS officials that they could send program and private key to the IT department of AIIMS to decrypt the data and warn the officials to not use third-party software to repair the system as it may lead to permanent data loss. After AIIMS Delhi, another top hospital in the national capital, Safdarjung Hospital, faces the cyber attack. As per the officials, the damage was not as severe as it had been for the AIIMS hospital. The server was down for a day, but data was secured. There was another cyber attack onto a hospital in Chennai that came to the notice, where the personal data of 1.5 lakh patients from Tamil Nadu's Sri Saran medical centers was sold by hackers on popular cybercrime forums and a Telegram channel used to sell databases. The hackers shared a sample as proof for potential buyers to inspect the authenticity of the data. The leaked data contains names of the patients, birth dates, addresses, guardians' names, and doctors' details. The investigation into the incident of hacking of computers and servers at AIIMS has pointed towards the role of China-based hackers. After various security agencies of the country joined to rescue AIIMS against extortion and cyber terrorism, the investigation has confirmed that 5 main servers were targeted by the Chinese hackers who subsequently put it on the dark web. Healthcare organizations deal with vast amounts of personal and private data which can be hugely valuable for criminals and terrorist groups. So hospitals, pharmacies, care centers, and other healthcare organizations are prime targets for cyber criminals. Healthcare organizations always take it easy. Sometimes they need help investing in the latest security technologies, making them easy targets for cybercrime, from scams to sophisticated ransomware. Now, the obvious question that arises is, are we prepared to face cyber theft and crime? International or domestic law is still under development regarding how to control mega cybercrimes. Notwithstanding some new international and domestic laws, it remains a significant challenge to identify, control, and arrest criminals beyond geographical boundaries. Let us now look into today's headlines in War India. AMI MegaRAC flaws affect many cloud service providers' servers. 3 vulnerabilities in the American Megatrend's MegaRAC baseboard management controller software impact server equipment used in many cloud service and data center providers. The flaws could enable attackers to execute code, bypass authentication, and perform user enumeration. MegaRAC BMC firmware is used by at least 15 server manufacturers, including AMD, Ampere Computing, ASRock, Asus, ARM, Dell EMC, Gigabyte, Hewlett-Packard Enterprise, Huawei, Inspur, Lenovo, Nvidia, Qualcomm, Quanta, and Tian. Airtel and Meta to invest in global connectivity infrastructure in India. Social media giant Meta Platforms and Bharti Airtel announced a collaboration to jointly invest in telecom infrastructure to cater to the rising demand of high-speed data and digital services in India. Under the collaboration, Airtel and Meta will extend the cable to Airtel's landing station in Mumbai and also pick up dedicated capacity to further strengthen its submarine network portfolio. Airtel will partner with Meta and Saudi telecom company to extend the world's longest subsea cable system to Africa Pearls to India. Apple considering to move iPad production to India. The government is exploring options to bring some of Apple's iPad production to the country from China. Apple is reportedly holding ongoing discussions with officials. Earlier this year, Apple announced it had begun assembling its flagship iPhone 14 in southern India. The tech giant has been producing the older models of the iPhone in the country for a few years. Apple is also reported to be actively looking to shift production out of China to other countries in Asia, including India and Vietnam. Uber Eats to pay $10 million for listing US restaurants without permit. Ride-hailing major Uber will pay millions of dollars as settlement with the city of Chicago in the US for listing local restaurants in food delivery apps Uber Eats and Postmates without consent, along with charging excess commission fees. More than 2,500 Chicago restaurants are estimated to be eligible to benefit from the Uber settlement. Of the settlement amount, over $5 million will go toward paying damages back to Chicago restaurants that were affected. LIC increases its stake in HDFC to more than 5%. Life Insurance Corporation of India has purchased 1.2 lakh shares from the open market, increasing its stake to 5.003% in HDFC Limited. Earlier in April, HDFC Limited decided to merge with its banking subsidiary HDFC Bank. HDFC Bank agreed to take over the biggest domestic mortgage lender in a deal valued at about $40 billion. The proposed entity will have a combined asset base of around Rs 18 lakh crore. The merger is expected to be completed by the second or third quarter of financial year 2024. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to Var India News magazine. You can download the Var India app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.